I recently shared my milk supply and how I was able to turn it into powder. I also shared the process of how I turned it into powder, and I did my very best to answer as many questions as I possibly could. And there are still so many questions, so I'm gonna do my best to answer some more while we transfer my freeze-dried milk over to Mylar bags. I know a lot of people weren't happy that I put them in plastic containers, but hey, I am not perfect and neither are you. So when I saw a lot of people mentioning these Mylar bags, and after doing research of my own, it makes sense that I transfer them over. So let's get to answering some questions. A lot of people are asking, what is the point of doing this? And as I mentioned in my previous video, it's mostly to save on storage. And it also gives me the freedom of if I want to stop breastfeeding, I am able to, and I can still give my son breast milk. The next popular question is, how does this work? And it's really quite simple. You treat it just like formula. So when you freeze dry breast milk, all you're really doing is just removing the water, and then you're left with the powder, which means after you're done freeze drying you add the water back and you have breast milk again. Now I know that sounds very simple, but it's not that simple. You absolutely need the correct calculations so that you add the correct amount of water. In case you didn't know, it is not good for babies to have too much water. So it's very important that you do this very thoroughly and very slowly. Another popular question that I get asked is, why don't I donate it? But the truth is, I actually donate it all the time. I just don't bring it to the internet every time I do it. Also, it's my breast milk. Don't you think I should do what I want to do with it? Another question going along with that is, why don't I sell it? Honestly, I could never sell breast milk to a mother. If a mama needs breast milk, I'm simply gonna give it to her. I do jokingly say that I sell it to bodybuilders when I actually don't. I would just much rather give it to a mother. I had no idea that bodybuilders actually buy breast milk. And the last and final question is, why would I even do this in the first place? And honestly, I just learned about it, and then I remembered I have a very big supply, so I figured, why not give it a try? I was also having a baby during RSV season, so I wanted to have a lot of breast milk on hand. That way I could help my babies and the babies around me. My second son also has really bad eczema, so I like to give him baths with breast milk in it. Also, I add a scoop of breast milk to my boy's cereal every morning. Sometimes I'll put it in my Milo, and sometimes my husband will put it in his protein shake. There are so many great benefits to breast milk, which is why we made the decision to invest in it. I'm sure I've missed a lot of questions. I'll answer more in the comments like I did on the other videos. By this time, I think we all know more about breast milk than we do about the dinosaurs. But now that we've transferred all of my breast milk and it's nice and stored, let's get back to decorating for Valentine's Day.